I heard a rumor that earlier, maybe today, possibly you were offered the position of Minister of Education. Can you confirm that for us?
Let me just give you the cell phone and talk directly to the Prime Minister, and we can...
okay, I'll take a look on it.
No, we're not talking yet jobs or positions. The coalition structure is unclear as of now, and that's the first question, is who's in the government, and the next question is who does what. Certainly it's a very vital job, but no progress yet.
Okay, thank you.
I'm with American Committee of Shared Tzedek Hospital and Yehudi University. So as an entrepreneur in technology, I want to congratulate you and great success. The question I have is, we understand that you formed the alliance with Yair Lapid. Is there any circumstance that you would break the alliance and enter the government with your own party? And are there any issues that are key to both of you in joining the government?
I think there is certainly a considerable common denominator between us on many things. The economy, getting the Haredim involved in Israeli life, in our economy and service. That's what ultimately will determine my actions. It's not about politics, it's about the direction we go on. I can't say we agree on everything. There's some things that we disagree, but I think it's good news that we have so much common ground. I think it's huge news, and I think it's a rare case. Israel has a very rare opportunity, a window of opportunity. We've got these hot potatoes that have been unsolved for too many years. You know, in first grade right now, 30% of the first graders are Haredim. And the Torah world is vital for Israel. It's vital. Torah is the reason that we're here. I mean, ancient Romans don't exist, and ancient Greek don't exist, ancient Egyptians don't exist. We exist because of the Torah, and will continue to exist only because of the Torah. We can't give that up. And it's central. And after the Holocaust, not only were 6 million Jews wiped out, but also the whole Torah world and continuity was at risk. That's why Ben Gurion came up with the 400, the exemption for 400 Torah students. But now we're talking about 60,000. Israel is the biggest center in world history of Torah learning. And I'm saying that as a praise. But when you're 30% of the first graders, you got to serve and learn Torah. You know, I think Israel now is like a stretcher, where we used to have these drills where we'd walk 40 kilometers with a stretcher. 4 people hold the stretcher, but let's say you start a drill with 8 people holding the stretcher and 1 line on it. And then after a kilometer, one of them can't walk anymore, so it's 7 people holding 2, and then 6 holding 3. Right now we're at the point where 5 people are holding 4. If we don't change our direction, the national stretcher will fall down and will succumb to the weight. So I think things have to change. I think I come from the national religious. As I said, we're the most the party that has the greatest amount of combat fighters, but we also learn Torah, and that's the direction. We need to get them into society, not by scaring them, not by threatening, but by inviting them in. It's vital. And like that, there's several issues that have to be dealt with now that those unions there, the Negev that we're losing, and that's the good news. So I think that I would jump at this opportunity to create an amazing, once-in-a-generation coalition that can get things done. Go ahead.
Steve? Excuse me, I'm trying to call on people who generally have not asked questions before, so bear with me.
Steve Weil from the Orthodox Union. We're in actually 20 development towns as well as the Gush Dan. First of all, Naftali, you're a rock star and we're very proud of you. God bless you. Question for you. Something that you've spoken about and that Yair Lapid's spoken about, and that is, of course, the housing crisis, the opportunity for young people to have access to affordable housing. But we hear the other side, and that is that this is done in a serious way, the impact this is going to have in terms of inflation, the impact this is going to have in terms of the deficit. Could you comment on that challenge, and on the one hand, trying to provide housing and provide a future for the next generation, and at the other hand, not producing an economy that's going to go in the direction of Western Europe or of the United States?
Yeah, so what needs to happen, first of all, the facts are that over the past 4 years, housing prices have grown by 40%. A house that cost $1 million shekels 4 years ago now costs 1.4 million. Generally, a young couple cannot buy a house in Israel, period. Unless they have a lot of money from their parents, they barely have a chance ever to get a house, and for no good reason. 93% of the land in Israel belongs to a monopoly called Minhal Mekalkei Israel. 93%. You know, if I take 93% of the flour in Israel, what's going to happen to the cost of bread? It'll skyrocket. That's the situation. We have to open it up, market much more land, but it's sort of, we have to open a few bottlenecks, and only if you open them all up, it'll flow through. If you open 2 out of 3, but one is still there, nothing will happen. That's one bottleneck you open. Market more land. The second one is the planning committees need to be accelerated. We have to have many more planning committees. The credit and mortgage market has to be opened up, and can talk about that. So it's not one silver bullet. There's a series of things, and it's a matter of focus. We have to decide that we do it. Now, yeah, we have to do it not too drastically, because then prices will go down so quickly, and it might topple the financial, the banking system, etc. So we got to do it in a fairly moderate rate. But we have to bring it back, and it just doesn't make sense.